Hello, and welcome to today's subscriber contract. Kill order 2-04-8184748-86, set on the landslide map of Sapienza and supplied to us today by XxGTAGIRLxX. So with no briefing, we'll move straight on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them, along with 1 objective. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting at the default location. We're going to have a burial dagger stored up in the ICA safe house, and we'll be bringing with us a sniping rifle in a briefcase, a tanto, and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we require entry into the church itself. Now in this map, all of the doors are locked and guarded except for the mortuary, and in here we can find the mortician, and if we render him unconscious, he will drop a church key. So we're gonna quickly render him unconscious. We'll deposit him in the chest freezer provided. We're going to retrieve our sniping rifle, make sure you pick up the key he drops, and then we're going to exit out of the viewing room through the side door and immediately into the church. Now there is a church staff member who comes through this door, so if your timing's right, you don't need to undo the door. We're then going to make our way into the back of the church and render the staff member in here unconscious. They're either going to be at the picture where we encountered them or the crate where we deposit them. So from here we're going to make our way up to the choir's balcony, and that is where our first target is located. We're going to throw our briefcase up onto the balcony area, and that will get the attention of the priest, and when he comes out to investigate, we can then drop him with a bullet to the back of the head. Nice and quietly we want to do this, otherwise we will attract attention. We're going to take his outfit, retrieve our sniping rifle, and we're going to make our way down into the basement area where our next target is also located. Now most of the staff members in this area, when you have the priest outfit on, will be enforcers. So we're going to quickly select our tanto, and while the staff member has his back to us, we can introduce him to cold steel, and he went down literally like a tree, and we can then exit the area, and we're going to make our way up to the ICA safe house, where we will encounter our next 2 targets. Now the safe house entrance is locked, so we are going to have to rely on someone to open the door for us. Fortunately we aren't waiting very long, as once we get up to the front door of the safe house, we will trigger a conversation between the 2 bodyguards you can see there. And when that conversation finishes, one of these bodyguards will make their way over and open the door for us. Unfortunately, he will stop in the doorway and we have to barge our way past. Now if we're not particularly good at this, it will cause him to get suspicious of us. But luckily enough, we brute forced our way through, and we can make our way up to Rocco's apartment. Rocco isn't here anymore, and we're going to throw our briefcase into the kitchen, and that will attract the attention of the current resident. We're going to hug the wall here, and when he comes to investigate, we can render him unconscious. We're going to leave him there, and we're going to retrieve our sniping rifle, and from here we will have a nice relatively clear shot at our next target, who is down on the roof below us, and we're just going to quickly aim through the door, through the banister area and shoot him straight in the chin. And once he is dealt with, we can make our way out onto the roof, and we can then take aim at the fireworks expert, and we're going to shoot him around mid-drift. We want to knock him as far as possible, and then we'll put another bullet in him to send him off into the ocean. So we're done with the sniping rifle now, so we can make our way into the ICA safe house. We're going to retrieve the burial dagger, and we're going to exit the building and over to the pottery building, which is opposite this one. So straight down the stairs, out the now unlocked door, across the road and into the pottery shop. And we're just going to wait right over by the kiln here, or kiln. And there is our target. We're going to wait for her to move away from the window. Now, her next location will be the corner of the room, just off to our left. And her location after that will be next to the kiln. I'm going to risk it a little bit. And when she gets to the corner of the room, we're going to crouch down, pull out our burial dagger, and introduce her to cold steel. We're then going to very, very quickly drag her over to the kiln and drop her inside. If you don't want to risk it, you can wait until she stands at the table by the side of the kiln, and you will have a much easier time of it. So with all of our targets now dealt with, all that's left for us to do is to make good our escape, and we have just the one exit here in the town, the old town section. So there we go, one more subscriber contract taken care of, and we have confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated. We met our objective, and we get a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.